guys, it's Mary, and welcome to Mondays with Mary. First off, let me apologize that this is going to be posting later than normal. But if you saw my last video, I was attending Crop and Create that's put on by Scrapbook and Cards today, and it was a 4-day 16 class event. And started Thursday. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And since I'm on the West Coast, they started at 6:30 and went till like 5:30. So today was just a very slow, I'm not getting out of bed until I absolutely have to day. But if you had seen that video, I also showed the new Diamond Press Fresh Sprigs set and said that I might be using that, and I am. So if you did not see the video, let me show you. So this is a stamp, die, and stencil set from Diamond Press, and it's just beautiful. It was on HSN on Craft Day, and it was the one that I couldn't resist because I'm a sucker for flowers and stencils. So, but I like that it has this big, huge one for an A2 and then also a slimline, which is what I'm going to do today because I haven't done a slimline or a mini slimline in forever. I can't even remember. So we're going to do this flower here. Comes with the dies. Anything to make life easier. Because crafting should be relaxing and not stressful. Which is what I kept telling myself this weekend. So, all right. So, let me get my Misty, my trusty little Misty, who's been overworked this past weekend for sure. I did have a great time, and if you are interested in doing something like that and can afford it, the next one, they all run about the same. Some of them are pricier than others, but you get so much product. And with the Crop and Create, with 16 classes, you're getting 16 kits from 16 different, companies. Gina K, Honeybee, Picket Fence, Pink and Maine, Simon Hurley, Concord and Ninth, just Hero Arts, just so many. And you learn new techniques, and that's what I like. And it just, it spurs that creativity in you. So they are having one in March, but it's going to be a 3-day event, and so the price is pretty reasonable. I went ahead and put the adhesive, the sticky adhesive that comes with a Diamond Press nowadays. Let's see, are we going to be able to fit this one in here? I didn't think it would hold this, but it's holding it quite well. All right, let me go this way because this one's even. All right, there we go. So we're gonna stamp this lovely flower. I want to put it up just, well, no. let's just center it, because we can always put a strip right across this thin area if we want to put it there. We can put it wherever we want. All right. It's been a while since I've used a diamond press stamp, so I am going to make sure that I season it. You know, and if you're new to stamping, you can season with a mono eraser. You can rub it against the back of your hand to season it. Some people do their arm. You just have to get whatever little coating might still be left on it. All right, that hopefully will work. And I want this to dry quickly. You know, instead of black, I was going to stamp it in black, but you know, the event that was holiday kind of themed, and you know, fall, Christmas, that kind of stuff. And so there was a lot of the oranges and yellows and the browns and Christmas colors and stuff. So I chose, and I'll show you in a minute, but I chose more of a spring colors. So I'm going to try this espresso. We're using Altenew inks. Let's try this espresso. It should be dark enough, but not. And because it's new, we'll probably have to stamp it a couple of times. Sometimes it gets a little bubbly the first couple of times. That's not too bad. Let's do this again. I see this, the way they did this, it's kind of a, you know, like it doesn't connect. It's kind of a, I don't know what they call it, it's abstract or modern looking. So if that bothers me, I might have to use a marker and fill it in. Because sometimes all right. I'm missing a little flower right at the end. I must not be getting it. Because other than that, it looks fine. It's so weird that it won't hit that one little flower right there. See it right here? So I'm gonna have to stand up, put some force behind it, I think. And now I'm making a mess over here. Let me clear that before I accidentally get it where I don't want it to be. Oh, you know something? It's this here. It's the magnet. I bet you anything. Nope. All right, this is our last try. There we go. Boy, that took some brute force. Had to stand and everything. All right, everything else looks good. I'm gonna peel that away. Let me get my, oh, now we're in trouble. It peeled the paper lining right off. All right, nobody panic. Let me get this off. And let me see if I can find where I put it. All right. I didn't realize this was so sensitive. All right, we saved it. All right, where is that little credit card thingy that they give you? Let me make sure this is back on. We don't want it to come off until we want it to come off, not when it wants to come off. All right, let me get the wheel. I don't know what I ever did before this. A little. All right. It's probably gonna end up sticking to that too. All right. All right, so we are using, let me quickly show you. Aloe vera, peachy glow, strawberry, and buttercream for our colors. So my intention is, if I don't mess myself up, is to do the yellow, the buttercream, the strawberry, and then the peach on these little ones. So let's take a look at the stencils. Move my card base out of the way before I lose that too. So the set comes with the big stencils for the big, large bouquet, as they call it, and then the small one. And each one has 4. And this, okay, so bouquet 1, bouquet 3, bouquet 4. Floral, so there's 2 sets, so, all right, let me see what they say here. So the bouquet floral is to do the one we're going to do, and then the bouquet border floral. Okay, the bouquet is to do them individually so that you can cut them out, because there's dye to cut them all out. So we are using the border floral which is this one. All right. And they're nicely labeled. A lot of them, they're just etched and you really have a hard time. So I really like that. So it looks like number one is the leaves, but I like to do my leaves last. So I think all right, I'm going to do this in reverse order because that's how I roll. So we've got flowers, got the ones that we're going to do yellow, and then we've got the flower centers. So this is smaller than my card, so we're going to have to tape this down so we don't move, since it's not hitting the it's not hitting the sticky mat at all. All right. Did I mess that up? Hold on. I messed it up a little bit. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to do these in yellow, and then we're going to do, we'll do the orange. Well, no, we're going to do yellow because these are going to be pink, so it's all good. All right. So I'm going to take, since it's such a small stencil, I'm going to take my little brushes. Let me get this over here. And I want to go as heavy as I can at the base, and then just light on the end. And like I said, these are light colors. And then light on the edge. But I think they'll be pretty. It's a pretty delicate flower, so uh-oh, I think I moved this one too. This doesn't seem to be holding very well. Of course, if I had fingernails, it's okay. All right, so there's our first color and layer. I'm going to go in with a little detail. See if I can get this a little bit more darker right there. And I'm going rogue without the stencil. Okay, excellent. All right, so that's our first stencil, which is actually number 4. And you know, you can go in any order you want to. It makes no difference. I like to do my flowers first. That's just me. but you can go in any order you want. You can skip around. If you're going to do a couple of different stencils in the same color, you can do those back to back. It's not gonna hurt anything. It's not gonna make it wrong. I know that there's a method to their madness, but I think it depends on whoever is designing. And their logic, you know what I'm saying? All right, so now we're gonna go in with strawberry. And because these are so tiny, I don't know that this is gonna, oh, we'll see. It's weird that this stencil does not have the flower centers covered in stencil material. That's it's very bizarre, because if you get stencils from like Altenew, Pink Fresh, they would have this covered like everything else is covered. So it's going to affect being able to get it, you know, darker on the inside of the petals. I'll just put a little there. Just a little foof of color. All right, now we're gonna do the little tiny ones in peach. And they're too small to try to do anything as far as highlights and lowlights and their stencils are fairly easy. They're very you know, basic. Sometimes like with Altenew, the way they do it, because they have so many layers and stuff, it's like sometimes it's hard to line it up in the very beginning, but once you get it, then you're golden, you know. All right, I'm taking my brushes and rubbing them off, because I used so many brushes, and colors, shades of orange and stuff, and so before I've used any of these, I've gotten as much off as I could. Like that little pop of orange. So let me know in comments if you attended virtually the event this past weekend. I have a Altenew Cozy Comfort on the 12th. And then that's the last one for the year. Until February of next year, so I've got lots to catch up on, so And I'm still in the process of reorganizing and purging. So that's going to be a big process. All right. That's good up there, but it's not good down here. Have to concentrate. This layer doesn't seem to be. All right. All right, now we're going to get our aloe vera. Now that the weekend event is over with, I've got, I think, 4 classes that are partially done. And once I get all those done, then I'll do a video and show you all the cards that we made. I'm going to use the tiny detail brush on these right here so that they're darker. All right. Like I said, these are so tiny. I'll go back in and see if I can use that detail brush to get some, a little bit of darkness here. Yeah, that's working. Just a little bit of difference. All right. All right, so that turned out nice and springy, I think. Let's see if I can I get this off the mat with the backing? Boy, that does not want to cooperate, that's for sure. All right. That is just ready. So we could leave it like this and then put it on the card base. But I want to cut it out. And I'm hoping, yeah, this will cut it all out. These will cut out the individual ones. So I want to cut the whole thing out. Let me put that on. I have no idea what. Clearly, it's been a while since I've used a. Okay, those holes are there. All right, so I've got nothing showing in these holes, so this should be lined up. All right, fingers crossed. You're gonna hear my loud die cutting machine. All right, did we do it? Well, it didn't cut through the plastic. So I'm going to leave this here because I'm not ready to put it on a base yet. I want to put a little bit of texture or something on this card base. I'll be right back. I need to grab something. All right. So this is a stencil we got this weekend from Picket Fence, and I just want to give some, look at this way, just add a little texture on the back. I'm going to use Contour Ink by Hero Arts. It is just a soft, just like a soft gray color. And so I am going to get my sticky mat, just put this down here. Just so I can hold this in place. And I just want to put just a little bit and then just fade out to Just a little grounding. All right. Stay there. All right, now let's see if we can get the dye out of here. Now I could pop this up, but if this comes out okay, then we're not going to. Well, it wasn't perfect. And the holes were lined up perfectly, so. And the sticky isn't very sticky. Nope. All right. So we will pop it up. All that work for the making sure that adhesive stayed on the back. I have never tried the adhesive that the sets have been coming with recently. So if you have, let me know if it's just some weird, maybe I got a bad batch or something. I don't know. All right, I'm going to use these little tiny sticky dots from Stampin' Up. Because they're so cute. Look at how tiny they are. And I don't have to worry about them being too big. Oh, I got the cover off of that one. Okay. We can use, we could use regular on these, but the regular size ones, but I got this out, so I'm kind of disappointed that all that time that sticky did not work. I don't know, was it because it came off, I had to put it on a couple of times? I don't know, let me know. All right, let's peel these off. Come on. Let me know what your favorite foam dots are. I'm always trying to find some that are thin. I've found now foam tape that's real thin. You know, or as they say, it doesn't have as much loft. And these aren't too bad. All right. I'm not sure why I was worried about where I was putting this on the piece of paper or the card, the card front, since I cut it out and could put it anywhere on the card base. So I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just going to have to say that I'm still mentally exhausted, even though it's a good exhausted from the weekend. So I'll use that as an excuse. All right. So we've got different sentiments in the stamp set, but I don't usually put a sentiment on until I'm ready to send it, because I don't know what I'm going to send it, you know. But they do have here, sending positive vibes, enjoy every moment, sending warm hugs, smiles just for you, you're amazing, you're truly wonderful. This one says, thinking of you, brightening your day, you're in my thoughts. Oh wait, and there's a couple upside down. Sending love your way and have a great day. So there's so many to choose from. They all say something nice. So I'm not going to put anything on it. And I won't be putting any bling on it because, you know, I don't know where or who it's going to go to. So that's one of, that's one of those last minute decisions when I get a card ready to send out. So, but there you have it. It's a little off, even though every hole we could clearly see through. So I don't know. I don't know why it is off. I guess I'm gonna have to practice with diamond press a little bit more. So, all right, so let me know in comments what you think. Let me know if you picked this or any of the other diamond press sets that HSN had. It was only, what, 2 weeks ago? A week and a half ago? I don't know. I lose track. So, I lose track, especially when I'm so absorbed for 4 days doing other stuff. So, but let me know if you did pick this up and what you think. I don't think anything, or not very many things, sold out on craft day. It's not like it used to be years ago, especially, you know, after COVID, where things sold out so quick, and if you didn't buy it, like, right at the moment they showed it, or it came online, you didn't get it. There's still a few things that happens too, but not a lot. So, all right, so that's it. So thanks for stopping by. If you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're thinking about it, you can hit that subscribe button, and then if you hit that bell, it will send you notifications and let you know when a new video is up to watch. Also, the thumbs up is the like button, and it lets YouTube know that you like the video that you saw, and it weighs a lot on whether they promote your channel or not. So it's always important for the small, especially YouTube channels. And then the share button's right there. It's super easy if you want to share a video. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you bought or didn't buy and why. So, All right, so that's it. Till next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.